Hello, my YouTube friends. So, I wanted to talk to you for a second about how I haven't been posting and haven't been on YouTube and what I've been doing with my life. I've really been trying to prioritize myself and get my house in order. You know, we just put in hardwood floors, we got our granite countertops. We've been doing a lot of updating outside and around, and we've actually, Kenneth has figured out a way to have our dream garage, which is a really cool thing. And he's done all the work on that. I mean, I can't say that's what I've been busy doing, but I've just been trying to get the house back in order from all the stuff that we've done so far in the house and make a way for us to do everything else. And then at school, it's been testing time, so I feel like every second has been taken up with testing, which has just been really, really crazy. And then, not to use this as an excuse, but last week I started off strong, and then I had a really bad lupus flare, really bad. Like, I was really excited. I was doing so well. I was down to no prednisone, which is amazing. I haven't been off prednisone in probably 2 years completely. I've been down low, but not off. And for the last 2 weeks, I've been completely off of prednisone. And then about Wednesday, I just had like a really bad flare. But I have had like a really bad lupus flare. In fact, Saturday, I came and coached the kids class, and then I had to coach the adult class. And I came home and I was like in excruciating pain by about, I don't know, 11:30, and I didn't move off the couch for the rest of the day. And it's crazy how it just hits like all of a sudden, and it just gets so bad. But yesterday we rode bikes. We rode for about 200 miles in the cold. It was freezing. So I feel much better today. But I take a shot every Sunday. So I think once it kicked in, and then the 15 milligrams of prednisone that I had to take kicked in, it definitely helped. But today I feel much better. I wanted to share, like I said, I've been trying to get everything organized and be with it, and be very deliberate about everything that I'm doing for my fitness. So I wanted to share my book, because I feel like if you don't have some way of documenting what you're doing, then you can lose track very quickly and get your focus off from what you're planning to do. And I am very deliberate because I'm very scattered. And it's not that I'm organized, I'm really not. I'm crazy, like I'm so unfocused that I have to be hyper-focused. So I wanted to show off my little artwork. So there's my January artwork. And then I actually used my Cricut to make a template. And so I cut these out on my Cricut, and then you can see like every day I have my food that I'm gonna eat, I have the WOD that I did, any task that I need to complete, and then I made these little stickers that are more or less chores that I have to do every single day. And so that's the daily. Every day looks like that, and there's one for every day all the way through. And I used to do like a separate one for food and a separate one for my workout and task, and it was just too much. So this I like, very, very, it works for me. And then I have a page that has my goals on it. And so these are all the goals that I want to complete. And some of them are dirt bike, only a couple, and some of them are fitness type goals. And then these are the rewards that I can offer to myself if I meet any of my goals. This is work for it, and then there's the goals. And then this page, if you can see, it's empty because it's been either raining or cold as I don't even know what. So I haven't really done any running, but this page is kind of cute. I do it every book that I have. Every time you run a mile, and I actually do it for running and biking. So every time you run a mile or you bike a mile, you draw a tree, and every tree equals a mile. So the goal is that you're going to have a forest of trees, which mine is still blank, and it's the 21st of January. So that's kind of bad. These are some personal records. So every time I set a personal record, I put it here. Some of those might be something from my goals, and some of those are from other things. And then these are more or less like some resolutions, things that I want to be able to accomplish or do more of or less of, just to kind of focus myself. And I look at that and I'm just like, oh, I need to do that. And then this is where my weight, I keep track of my weight, and every day I have a circle in there. I actually made that template on my Cricut as well. And then this page is where that I've marked off all the days until my first race, which is February 17th. So these are like the days that I have left till my race. And I haven't been marking them off, but I'm here, and my first race is here, so there's not very much to go. And I haven't been able to ride very much because this weather has been ridiculous. But the thing about it is, if you have a goal, then you can set yourself, you can focus yourself to meet that goal. Even if you don't think you can, you just have to get out of your own way. You have to just decide that no excuse is a good excuse, and that you're actually going to do what you set out to do. And that's something that I've had to deal with. Like, there's a lot of things that are very difficult for me now, and I basically have to learn how to do it differently. And everybody can do that. You can just get out of your own way and put your pride aside. And even if you were the greatest and you're not the greatest now, then you've got to get where you feel happy with yourself. And that may be that you need to lose weight. Well, you can't just say, I'm going to lose 5 pounds and the weight's just going to go away. You have to like set a plan in motion, and you have to track that plan, and you have to know that you've achieved your goal. And some goals are you can touch them, you can hold them, they're very tactile, like a scale of, losing weight. But sometimes it's not just about the weight, it's about feeling better. And for me, I know that, I tend to be heavier than most people. I don't know why. I just carry a lot of weight, and I don't. Most people say I don't look like I weigh what I weigh, but as long as I feel better, I don't really care what the scale says. I mean, I'm in these competitions right now at my gym and at my school, and sure, I want to lose the weight to win that competition because I'm very competitive, but as long as I feel better and I can do better and my fitness is good, I don't really care what the scale says, as long as my clothes fit and I'm comfortable. Right now, I'm not comfortable. I don't feel well, and I know that there's changes that have to be made for me to be comfortable. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making a life switch, and it's not for this goal that's happening in 30 days or 90 days. It's a life change. And that's what I think people get into trouble with, these fast fixes. You want a fast fix for this 8-week challenge or 6-week challenge or whatever it is, or you want to lose this by this goal. And so you do all these life changes that are great. And then as soon as you hit that point, you decide to go back and you add all these bad habits back in. And everything in moderation and everything in balance is what's really going to help you to achieve life goals. And, quality of life is so much better than being a certain weight for a scale, or being a certain size for an event. It's more about how do you feel day to day. And that goes for your job as well. If I love what I do, like I love it, and I enjoy it so much. Like it's fun to get up and go teach first grade. And I know not everybody thinks that, but it's like I'm getting paid to play. And I think that's awesome. But at the same time, a lot of that is because I prepare for what I'm going to do with those first graders. I don't just go in without a plan, because that would be chaos. And so just like I have to plan for what I'm going to teach them and what I'm going to do with them, I have to plan my life. I have to plan what I'm going to do, because life is so short. It can just pass you by like nothing, and then your days are gone. And I don't want to be that person. I want to live every day to the fullest. And I don't always do that. I do spend more time watching YouTube than I should, or more time cruising on Instagram or Facebook than I really should. But when I want to do something, I certainly don't let those things hold me back. Like, I have life goals. I have things that I want to accomplish. And winter, it's easier to get into that. Oh, it's just so cold, it's so nasty, I don't want to go to the gym, I don't want to get out of the house, I don't want to get up. So you've just got to get up, put your big girl panties on, and go do you, and do what makes you happy. And if you do that, you're going to have a very happy life. And I hope you are so blessed, and that you have a great rest of your day.